How we do? So here we are, moving on to Graffu. Is that right, Tony? I said that correctly? Probably not.
Newlander Graffoy.
Graffoy. This is Tony Senior. He's the main man and proprietor of this beautiful lake. I call it rustic lakes, but that's my view. And I love these old rustic lakes. And Tony and Helen have put a lot of work into this over 7 years.
It's actually over 10. We had a couple of years at it before we actually moved over properly.
Beautiful place. Just 6 swims, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah.
So the history of it. How old do you think the lake is?
It was a post-Second World War project for breeding carp for the food table. And the lake was completed in 1962 and it never opened for business. And the place has been owned by a whole list of different people using the property for different things, and it was everything and anything other than fishing. So the lake's been pretty much untouched since 1962.
The lake itself, you've got 6 swims and acres wide?
9.46 to be exact.
There you go. Any question, he knows anything about it. And you said about 275 fish, is that correct?
Carp, as in mirrors, commons and grasses, we've got a total of 271
Okay.
at this moment in time.
So that's not counting the roach.
No,
That's a joke, you ain't
tons of
counting the roach. Mind you probably have.
We count them by the ton.
So you've also got some amenities down there for the guys that come here. Armed for the fridges and
The gym kit.
and the gym kit.
Your
Yeah, there's a gym kit
your
in there.
favourite spot this week.
Yeah. Ain't seen it yet. I'll keep going fast, I don't know where it is. So yeah, you've got some little bits and pieces to use up. There's a swimming pool as well, Tony, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean that side of it's aimed at the families really.
Yeah. So like, do guys come down and fish and the family just chill out, or is it just one or the other?
No, we got a good mix, especially come the summer, July and August. We tend to get families, and they tend to be very keen anglers, but have to bring the boss lady and the kids out once a year, so they combine a family holiday, visiting the local spots and things,
Yeah.
with a bit of evening come night fishing generally, and most of them make it work quite well.
So there you go, guys. Chat the wives up. Come down. So the season, how long are you open for?
We do a 32-week season from the last Saturday in March, and the last week of the season starts on the last Saturday in October, finishing at the beginning of November. But in that 32 weeks we only ever let a maximum of 26. We have 26 weeks worth of fishing, which can be anything from one man on his lonesome through to groups of 6, which is our absolute maximum.
So is the lake just booked out weekly, or can people individually book?
Always weekly and always exclusive bookings only.
Right, so one guy's just bought the whole lake to fish himself.
The chap last week before you was there by himself.
Well, that ain't bad, is it? That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
We max out at 6, primarily because of the number of swims. Because in theory we could put more people on it, but it's, that's all a balance, quality of life and all that sort of stuff.
I think it's just right, personally. Chilled out.
4's perfect.
Yeah.
So, you get 2.5 acres a man,
Yeah.
and it doesn't put the lake or the fish under any particular great pressure.
And if you're young, you can move about a bit if you wanted to. That's not in my league. I stay put, I'm lazy.
That's one of the main reasons why we supply the same set of kit on every cabin.
Yeah.
So if you get a bit bored up here today, you could literally pick up your rods and your pod and walk off down to another cabin and off you go
everything's
again.
supplied, so you don't have to bring beds, mats, nets, you've got no scales, tripods here, so half of it the gear you don't have to bring, which is brilliant.
There's an ulterior motive for that as well. And that is...
Disease, probably.
No. I mean, we consider things like disease when it comes to nets and cradles, but my original thought was the capacity of people's vehicles. And if you get 4 guys in a decent sized van and they haven't got to bring cradles and waist slings and landing nets and all that sort of stuff, you can actually get 4 men in a vehicle instead of 2 vehicles, which saves the customer upwards toward £1,000 if you're not having to bring a second vehicle.
Yeah. And that's on your site, Tony. Is there anywhere they can blog on?
Yeah, I
You do blogs yourself, don't you?
I do, yeah. I do a WordPress blog. And the easiest way to get to it, if you want to look at it, is go on my website and just run along the tabs at the top. And there's one called Lake News, and that takes you direct to my blog. And if you want to actually receive the blogs, you just literally type in your email on the bottom, press the follow button, and you'll get the blog every week.
Yeah, and it's very in-depth as well.
Every fish in the lake is tagged.
Yeah.
Well, almost every fish in the lake is tagged.
Do they breed fast in there?
They do, but we never get any babies because I keep my predation level high. So every year, all of the baby carp will be eaten by the end of this year.
Okay.
So it keeps all the pike and the black bass and the perch happy.
Black bass, which I'm trying to catch, which I haven't really tried hard yet, but I'm going to try and get one of them.
You need a spinner.
I've hit 3 PBs already, so you can't knock this place, haven't you? Just got to be patient and listen to what Tony says, because spot on.
It's a difficult time of year as well.
Yeah.
Now the sun's come up like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the hardest time of the year to catch carp.
It is, so you've got to call it right. When we come here, it was still nice and the fish were up here, so I just said, right, I've got 48 hours to catch fish, so go for it. And it happened, so now I'm resting a bit, but I'm getting the odd 1 or 2. So yeah, it was really good. First grass carp ever out of there. £40 2 this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 of those.
There's 5 grasskies in here. And the record in here, Tony, is so far?
At this moment it is £66 and 6 ounces.
And that's the mirror.
It's a mirror.
And common?
Last year actually, towards the end of last season, we had one out at 58.5.
That's the one you think is now 60.
We have 3 big commons all around that size, and I reckon this year one of them could make £60.
Yeah.
An average weight gain is around £3 a year. They have little spurts and they have slow years, but on average it's about £3 a year.
Possibly I'm going to be back next year with Roger the Dodger.
Is he booked on next year?
I don't know, is he? You think he said yes, or probably
He's
not?
back this year because he's managed to scrounge a spare spot
Yeah,
off
he
forward.
has. He didn't tell me about that, so he's sneaking in here in August, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't know if he's booked
No,
in
okay.
next year or not. He might be.
He might be. I think he comes every year now, without doubt.
If he isn't, he won't be coming because we're booked.
Oh, okay. So you really got to book ahead then? Well, you can't book ahead, so you open it that day and then that's it, everyone books up.
Yeah, we control it really, because otherwise we'd be taking money off people years and years and years ahead, and we don't want to find ourselves in that situation.
No, things can happen.
So we limit it to 2 years, and then on the 1st of December each year we open the calendar for the subsequent season. So,
okay, I'm with
so
you.
on the 1st of December this year we will be opening the calendar for 2022.
So get in quick, guys, if you want to give it a go. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
And whatever Tony does, probably have a cricket pitch here next time I come here.
Golf course.
There's a golf course already being built, 9-holer, isn't there?
An old golf, yeah.
Man's dream, building his own 9-holer. Brilliant. So there you go. So go on the site. You can book on the site, Tony, can't they, or inquire?
Yeah, they can download a booking form and everything. And,
Yeah.
But the easiest way as ever is either give me a call or drop me an email.
Lovely couple, always got time for you. If there's 4 of you guys want to go to somewhere that's different and rustic and got some really nice fish in there, can't go wrong. So Tony, thanks very much, mate.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed it.